Hello everyone, and welcome to the first video on this channel. And for the first video on this channel, we're here at the former JCPenney location at the Country Club Mall in Cumberland, Maryland. This store closed in August of 2020 when JCPenney filed for bankruptcy and closed 250 stores nationwide. I think it was 250? I'm not entirely sure, it was around that range. Before Simon Property Group bought JCPenney, they filed for bankruptcy. And this just so happened to be one of the stores that closed down. Which is strange because this store always performed well. Not sure if you can hear the alarms. That's the alarm. Free same-day pickup. Buy online and pick up in store at the same day. If there's one thing I always loved about the old JCPenney's, especially from the 80s, was these lights, these bulb lights. Listen how loud that is. This is the back side of the store. The movie theater's down there, and TJ Maxx, another anchor, is right beside it, like over in there. Here's the loading docks right here, where the big trucks with all the deliveries, all the goodies, would come up and drop all the clothes off or the jewelry or whatever. Now all this is a big empty parking lot where truckers just use this as a hotel. Anyway, so back into the history of this anchor. This JCPenney store at the Country Club Mall closed in August of 2020 when JCPenney filed for bankruptcy and closed about 300 stores nationwide. At first, the Country Club Mall store wasn't on that list, but the last minute it was. This anchor space was purchased by Rural King around 2022, and it's 2024 now, and as you can see, there hasn't been anything going on, no work or anything. The only sort of work I guess they've done, about maybe a year ago, someone tried to break into the store because I think it was this window that was busted out, and they came and fixed it. So I guess that's something. Folks, glass and mirror. Mall 1. I am so sick of seeing this place empty. This JCPenney is in pristine condition. Look at that. And it just sits there empty. So anyway, JCPenney was one of the original anchors that opened up here at Country Club Mall in 1981. There was JCPenney, Sears, Bon-Ton, and Kmart. Kmart was replaced by a Walmart Supercenter in 2004. If you know anything about the Country Club Mall, this is the mall that has a rare Walmart attached to it on the other side. So unfortunately for the Country Club Mall, it's now owned by Namdar Realty Group. And if you know anything about Namdar Realty Group, they do nothing. They don't do fucking shit for any of their properties. They just leave them sit here and decay. They buy these beautiful malls that have a huge potential to get better, and they just leave them. They do absolutely nothing for the community. They do nothing for the city. They do nothing for people like me, where this mall means a lot to me. They don't do fucking anything. Except just make us feel depressed and cry. But anyway, back to the topic. Royal King purchased a space about 2 years ago. No progress has been made yet. Something about Maryland's like gun laws, I think, or something. I don't know. I could be wrong. But what I think would have been better for the JCPenney space, I would put a Tilt Studio arcade or a Round 1 arcade in this space. That'd be perfect. And for this empty parking lot, like down here, for example, put an Olive Garden or any type of other restaurant. An Olive Garden would be perfect because you'd have the arcade right here, and then like people that get hungry or whatever, they could just come out and go get something to eat and then run back into the arcade. I think the Royal King would be better in the Sears, in my opinion, but hopefully it moves in soon. It's really surprising that this JCPenney closed. This store did really well. This just closed in 2020 when JCPenney went bankrupt, before Simon and Brookfield took over the company. This is the front entrance. The main entrance. Someone driving by down there. God, I fucking hate Namdar. I hate them so much. The fact they literally buy these beautiful properties to where they could be better, especially with the Walmart attached to the mall. And you want to know what they do? Nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. They just let their malls sit in decay just so they can make a quick buck. They don't give a fuck about their properties. They don't give a fuck about the community. They're just fucking scumbags of people. They're literally just as bad as Moonbeam. Because look at how pristine condition this store is. Like, look at this. Down there was the entrance to the food court. Look at this. Look at how perfect condition this is. Walmart shopping carts. You'll see that all along the mall. Shopping carts for Walmart. See, that's what I mean. The Walmart on the east side of the mall does so well. And Namdar could seriously use that as motivation and to their advantage. They could literally invest for the mall here, fill in JCPenney, Sears, and Bon-Ton, and any other vacancies in the mall. Fill them in and make a shit ton of money. For example, JCPenney, put in a Tilt Studio or Round One Arcade. Sears, put a Royal King or a Best Buy. And for Bon-Ton, put a Belk department store. It's seriously not that hard. They just don't give a shit, which really pisses me off. I mean, this mall still does pretty well. It just has a problem with the vacant anchor stores. Because I am really sick of seeing these spaces empty. It really, really fucking gets old. Anyway, this video seemed more like a rant about Namdar than JCPenney. But yeah, the former JCPenney store at Country Club Mall in Cumberland, Maryland. Closed in August of 2020. Been sitting abandoned ever since. Well, Royal King bought it. They do come in this store and do maintenance work. Royal King does. They have a alarm system, which you heard. And they do have someone that comes in and like tidies up. Like they go in and like move shit around or whatever. But they just haven't moved in yet. I am excited to see it come in though. I really am. I want to see some new life into this mall. This mall does not deserve to die. It's got a Walmart attached to it. It's in a community with nothing to do. And no one even cares. Like, nobody even cares, not even the owners. The emergency exit only. Thank you for choosing JCPenney. Get your penny's worth. Right over there is where, I think that's where you had your shoes at. No, shoes were like down there where you would try your shoes. But those are all the racks, original racks, clothing racks. They're all just sitting in here. This store is in pristine condition. It's so liminal in there. Look at that. I really wish Priad or Simon or Brookfield or something, or Washington Prime, I really wish they would have bought this property, the Country Club Mall, instead of fucking Namdar out of all people. Not sure what this was over here. I guess just maybe like an extra entrance, maybe. Fire escape. I don't know. Well, anyway, that pretty much wraps up my video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. This is the first one on this channel. There will be more eventually like this. I have a few ideas. I'll try to release them as soon as I can. Hopefully this video turns out well, and hopefully y'all enjoy it. This is like an experiment I've been really wanting to do, because I am obsessed with malls and retails and all that. And I felt like this was a perfect way to get started. But anyways, take care, guys. Bye-bye.